progress came with a price. Although we excel in culture and sports, along the east-west corridor, our youths they pack up courts. Tell me, what is this great fatal attraction? This love affair that they have with crime. Now one by one they fall a daily extraction. We've got to save our youths while they're in their prime. Teach them to sing.
This is
Dear Lord, thank you for today. Thank you for your continued grace and blessings. Lord, today I ask for clarity that only you can bring. When everything feels noisy, confusing, and overwhelming, your peace is what I seek. Lord, be my center in the midst of the storm. When my mind is consumed with worry and doubt, lead me to your still waters. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to the Big Mike Wellness Center, where your health and wellness is our top priority. We offer services that give you an in-depth understanding of exactly what your body may be going through. Our specialists are dedicated to guide you step by step on your journey to proper health. You can book an appointment via the link in our Instagram bio at bigmike.wellnesscenter or call or WhatsApp us at 346-2612 or 288-8301.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here.
Welcome to Alicia's Palace, your gateway to relaxation, adventure, and excitement. Nestled in the picturesque Lady Chancellor Hills overlooking Port of Spain, we cater to both tourists and locals seeking an unforgettable staycation experience. Our rooms are designed to provide the utmost comfort, ensuring you have a restful and rejuvenating stay. Pamper yourself in our jacuzzi room or enjoy fun-filled moments in our 2 outdoor pools. You can unwind in our bar and lounge or embark on thrilling island tours and experiences. Planning a wedding or special function? Our 300-capacity event facility is the ideal choice to create lasting memories with your loved ones. You can also choose from exciting packages like single day and overnight packages with your special someone. To book your tropical escape, call us at 624-8553 or WhatsApp 3173843. You can also email us at info@aliciaspalace.com or visit our website at aliciaspalace.com for more details.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure, or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people. The people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Ladies and gentlemen, I have a packed show for you today. Call all your friends, your neighbors, your children, your family. Call everyone and say, lock on to the hot seat. Today, I bring advice to the Prime Minister. I bring advice to the Chief Secretary. Today, I look at doping in sports. Today, I look at the African situation. Today, I look at the Indian continent. Today, I look at one of my heroes, one of my musical heroes, passing. Yes, the passing of one of my musical heroes. I'll tell you more about that in a short while. Let's start the program. And remember, this lovely lady who is a hard-working, committed, a great mother, a true provider, recently fell ill. And I trust that this hard-working lady take the time to really take care of yourself. May God bless you, and may God love shine upon you by the grace of God. TNT, let's start the program with the great words. At the count of 3, wherever you are, say it with me. Are you ready, TNT? 1, 2, 3. I love, love, love my country. Trinidad and Tobago. The red, the white, and black. They said Trinidad, but Trinidad. I tell you, whatever. It's my country. I love it. Me and Kay always say it. I love it. Huh? Oh, yes. Thank you, Director. Director said, that is my Spanish in me coming out. Yes. Poquito Espanol or whatever. Anyhow, TNT. If you love your country, you must love your community. If you love your community, you must love your street. I love my street. What are you doing on your street? How can you improve your street? How can you cause people to really appreciate your street? What are you doing? Are you forming a community watch group? Are you buying air horns for safety? Are you fixing a little hole in front of you, the wall in front of you, the pavement in front of you? Are you painting your wall? Are you telling your children to don't throw litter on the ground? What are you doing on your street? What are you doing on your street? Do something. Like the people who did the 100 steps, following the good leadership of what I did around the savannah. We can come together and improve this country. We don't need the government for everything. The government can't do everything. We got to do our share. I love my street. After everything is said and done, I want you to come to this one beautiful place. Promise me. You say you support me. You said you love my program. I want you to love this place, Caribbean Tourist Villa, right in the Woodbrook area. Great location, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. At Caribbean Tourist Villa, they treat you like family. A decent place, a respectable place. No, it's no kind of low-life place. It's simple, decent, and affordable, respectable. If you want to take your family somewhere nice, your group to somewhere nice, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area. Do you support me? Support Caribbean Tourist Villa. Do you like me? Like Caribbean Tourist Villa. And even though you ain't sure about me, come and see Caribbean Tourist Villa and tell me, don't you like the great ambience, the wonderful location of Caribbean Tourist Villa? Caribbean Tourist Villa, make it your home away from home. Give them a call on 623-9164. Let me repeat that. Take the number down. 623-9164. Or on WhatsApp, 797-2858. That is 797-2858 for Caribbean Tourist Villa right in the Woodbrook area. Also, you can call this number for the main number, 627-5423. That's 627-5423 for Caribbean Tourist Villa. And make Caribbean Tourist Villa your home away from home. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really the people's choice. Come and stay at the wonderful Caribbean Tourist Villa. Some people like to go and stay in places, and it's only one set of going on. But if they respect you, they'll take you to a respectable place like Caribbean Tourist Villa. If they like you as a special person, they'll take you to Caribbean Tourist Villa. If you have a group, a church group, and you want a nice place to stay, you'll come at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Your sports group, you come in Trinidad from Tobago or anywhere else, you'll come and stay from the north to the from the south to the north, you come and stay where? Caribbean Tourist Villa. You have a shipping company, you're bringing people to the country. Where you want the people to stay? Caribbean Tourist Villa. For teachers, starting from this month, from this rest of this month, all public servants, whether you get back pay or not, there'll be the back pay special at Caribbean Tourist Villa. So all public servants, you're welcome at Caribbean Tourist Villa. A special discount will await you as of Monday. Caribbean Tourist Villa is really your home away from home. Come and stay where it's nice. If you're in the north and partying, or you're going to a function and it's late, don't drive tired, go outside and get an accident. Don't do it. Stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa. If you're in the north and you're up there in a party and you take some alcohol, don't drive like that. Stay at Caribbean Tourist Villa. Indeed, Caribbean Tourist Villa is a great location. From there you can walk to everything in town. Yes, downtown, you can walk to downtown. You can walk to the savannah. You can walk to the zoo. You can walk to botanical gardens. You can go on the Avenue and Lime. You can walk to the movies. You can walk to the port of Port of Spain. Yes, Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. Let me give you numbers again. 623-9164, 6797-2858. Call Caribbean Tourist Villa. Great location, right by Arpita Avenue in the Woodbrook area. Caribbean Tourist Villa. Make it your home away from home. Director, as I talk about tourism, I have gotten reports from a few accommodation allegedly or alleging, it is alleged that Booking.com is victimizing them. One said they're not sure if it's racism. Booking.com allegedly is victimizing them. One isn't sure if it's because of location. They are alleging that Booking.com is victimizing them. So I intend to investigate this matter further and see if Booking.com is holding some people, allegedly blackmailing them to pay no show, allegedly blackmailing some of the accommodations, both in Tobago and Trinidad, to pay accommodation, to pay for people who did not come. Booking.com, it is alleged this is happening. I don't know, that's why I'm saying it is alleged. I shall investigate it further, and I will call on CNN, I will call on NBC, ABC, and CBC to investigate Booking.com to see if they are truly victimizing small accommodation or if they are also holding blackmail over the head of some small accommodation. Booking.com, I will investigate the matter further. It is alleged. What is alleged must be investigated. So I'm saying, I'm hoping that after my investigation, I can come in the air and say, what has been alleged has been proven not to be so. It was just a misunderstanding. Booking.com is alleged to be blackmailing and holding for ransom some small accommodations because of non-show or no-show on their behalf. Is that true or is that false? It will be investigated thoroughly, yes, and we will tell you the outcome of it. Booking.com, we ask you to investigate this matter before it goes further. Booking.com, do the right thing, Booking.com. Allegedly so. It is alleged. TNT, one of my heroes, passed away. It's with sadness I bring to you the unfortunate news of the passing of one of my heroes for years. I say this to you from my heart, and I tell you this, it is really a blow to me, because it is a person who I've admired for years. I've admired for years. And when I recognized that she had passed, I tell you, it was a moment of sadness for me. Because I learned some of her songs when I used to sing classical Indian music and regular Bollywood Indian music. I would sing some of her songs, you know, and even my friend, her name, Magaska, who died some years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, when I used to sing the song, I can't remember the words. I know. That was many years ago. I was a teenager, youngster, when I used to sing in the Better Village and other things, Indian classical music and Bollywood music. So, Asha Bosley has passed away at the age of 92. I know many of you wouldn't know Asha Bosley, but I, who is a veteran in Indian culture, know of her very, very well. And let me show you the news report. Firstly, I'll show you a few clips, not the full length of the clips, but a few clips as we pay our condolences and we express, yes, Lata Mashkish, yes, listen, let me get my researcher here. Yes, when I used to sing the songs, yes, Lata Mangishkar, when I used to sing her songs. That was her sister? Wow. That, are you sure? Wow. Anyhow, director, bring on the passing, and we express our condolences to the family of Asha Bosley. Bring it on, director.
Even as the world mourns the loss of the late legendary singer Asha Bhosle, her global musical footprint remains just as powerful. Ranging from international stages to cross-cultural collaborations and even business ventures, her influence went far beyond Indian cinema. The 92-year-old was not just a legend in India, but a global music icon. Recognized by the Guinness World Records as one of the most recorded artists in history, she performed at some of the world's most prestigious venues, including Carnegie Hall and the Royal Albert Hall, taking Indian music to international audiences. She also broke new ground on the global stage. In 1997, she became one of the first Indian singers to earn a Grammy nomination for her album titled Legacy, with Ustad Ali Akbar Khan. This moment brought global attention to her versatility and range. Her international appeal further reflected in her collaborations. She had worked with Western artists like Boy George and was celebrated in the hit song Brimful of Asha by the British band Corner Shop. Her influence crossed borders and genres. Beyond music, Asha Bhosle also built a global brand. Her restaurant chain, Asha's, expanded across cities like Dubai, Abu Dhabi, and several parts of the UK, adding another dimension to her international presence. Her impact was recognized worldwide. Her live performances across Singapore, Mauritius, and Kuala Lumpur drew massive audiences, especially among the Indian diaspora. Even in her passing, Bhosle's voice continues to echo across the world. Our correspondent Disha Yadav has been closely tracking the news from Mumbai. Watch this report.
Well, that is right. India lost one of its greatest playback singer in the Indian music industry, Asha Bhosle, at the age of 92 here in Bridge Candy Hospital in Mumbai. She was admitted last evening at about 7:30 p.m. due to exhaustion and chest infection, and today she passed away in the morning as confirmed by the doctor due to multi-organ failure and multiple other medical complications. In fact, her final respect will take place tomorrow starting 11 a.m. at her residence, where people can go and pay final tribute to the legendary and the versatile singer. and followed by funeral at 4 p.m. in Shivaji Park here in Mumbai. In fact, according to the Maharashtra government, her funeral will take place with full state honors. Asha Bhosle, as we all know, was known for her iconic songs like Piya Ab Tu Aaja, Chura Liya Hai Dil Tumne. In fact, she started her playback career singing in 1940s and rose to fame from 1950 onwards, and then there was no stopping back for her. In fact, her hallmark was that she could sing any song of any genre and age. So that was versatile personality, and people loved her for that. In fact, condolences have started pouring in from the Indian entertainment industry, and what we expect tomorrow, her final rites will take place here in Mumbai, and of course she once again be surrounded by all her loved ones at her final moments. This is Isha reporting here for Beyond from Mumbai.
A very good afternoon. Thanks for staying tuned to CNN News 18. I'm Kritsween Walia, and we start with some tragic news coming in. India's iconic Bollywood singer Asha Bhosle, who's best known for her soulful voice, is no more, and that confirmation has come in just a couple of minutes ago. She breathed her last at Mumbai's Breach Candy Hospital after suffering a cardiac arrest at the age of 92. She has sung, remember, blockbuster songs like Sharara, Radha Kaise Na Jale, Tumse Milke, Sapne Mein, songs that are sung to date. And remember, she is one of the greatest and most influential singers in Hindi cinema, passes away at 92. Remember, she was hospitalized on Saturday, and ever since, several wishes have been pouring on social media of a speedy recovery. But just now, that unfortunate piece of news coming in, veteran singer Asha Bhosle no more. Yasha Kotak joins us with more details. Yasha, what more do we have? Has the hospital confirmed the same?
So yes, just a while back, the hospital authorities at Breach Candy, apart from that, her son Anand Bhosle was also present here, and so was the cultural minister Ashish Sellar. All of them were present here. In fact, we'd seen late last night as well, cultural minister Ashish Sellar had visited Breach Candy Hospital. When we'd spoken to our hospital sources last night, they had said that she was admitted, with the complaint of chest infection late last evening. In fact, she was brought in an unconscious condition to the hospital. Following it, she was admitted in the ICU and was in a critical condition. However, just a while back was where we heard from her family, from the government authorities as well as from the hospital authorities, stating that after being admitted in the ICU was where she could not break out from the chest infection, and she lost her life. Now, the update coming in from the family and government is that tomorrow between 11 to 3 is where her mortal remains will be kept at her residence at Lower Parel for the last respects to be paid by fans, by people who want to come and pay tributes. Today until the end of the day is where the mortal remains would still be at the hospital. The family members who would want to come and last visit Asha Bhosle at Breach Candy would be coming in here. Following which tomorrow at 4 p.m. at Shivaji Park is where her last rites would take place. Now let us recollect that her sister Lata Mangeshkar also had her last rites take place at Shivaji Park as well, and that is in fact one of the places where we see that the Mangeshkar family.
आप मेरी जान लीजिए, बस एक बार मेरा कहा मान लीजिए, बस एक बार मेरा कहा मान लीजिए.
Legendary singer Asha Bhosle dies at the age of 92 in Mumbai, bringing an end to an extraordinary musical journey that spanned over 8 decades. Her son Anand Bhosle confirmed the news of her demise and said her last rites will be held tomorrow at Shivaji Park in Mumbai. She was admitted to Breach Candy Hospital on April 11 after reportedly suffering from health complications. Asha Bhosle's voice was not just music, it was emotion for generations of listeners.
जाने क्या बात है, जाने क्या बात है, नींद नहीं आती, बड़ी लंबी रात है, जाने क्या बात।
छोड़ कर के दिल अभी भरा नहीं। ला 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 la 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 amore mio dove sei tu ti sto cercando dai sorrisi हसीना जुल्फों वाली जाने जहां ढूंढती है काफिर आंखें किस।
She will be surely missed. Up to 90, she was still making music. She said she must work. She don't care. She just must work, and she will continue to work and work and work. And ladies and gentlemen, if anybody have any WhatsApp messages, you can send me WhatsApp messages on my WhatsApp number, which is 491-1862, 491-1862. You can send me any of your WhatsApp messages. She will surely be missed. I enjoyed her music back in the day when I was involved in Indian culture. When I got in Mastana Bahar, Sham would say, "Here is Mr. Harvey Boris, a lover of Indian culture. What you have with us today? Come, Mr. Harvey Boris, come and help us do the pick-up pan." And, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. She has collaborated with rap stars, rap song and all, you know. Yeah. If I show her some of the music, she have across the board, all kind of things she collaborated with. Wow, a great person. Before the program closes, I'll bring you one more of her big songs sent by my researcher. Director, as you know, things are happening. So we'll continue the program as we express our condolences. So we go for a break now. When we come back, we're looking at a number of things. We're looking at doping sports. Do you know there's a new sport thing for dopers? All people who want to dope, there's a big sporting arena. That's like how Trump said and America said, and I support, that trans women should not be involved in women's sports. If you want to be in sports, have the trans women against trans women, not trans women against regular women. Now, those who want to dope, there's now a big doping games for dopers. Coming back soon. Director, let's go for that break.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to the Big Mike Wellness Center, where your health and wellness is our top priority. We offer services that give you an in-depth understanding of exactly what your body may be going through. Our specialists are dedicated to guide you step by step on your journey to proper health. You can book an appointment via the link in our Instagram bio at bigmike.wellnesscenter or call or WhatsApp us at 346-2612 or 288-8301.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure, or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back. Welcome back. In life, what you don't expect is what you could expect. What is, isn't, and what isn't, is. For indeed now, there's a whole games for those who want to dope. And it is attracting major athletes from all over the world who, though they may face a ban from the non-doping sports, are prepared to go and be part of it. Of course, they are tested, doctors are monitoring them to see the effects of dope and how it is and how they'll perform and what records they will break. Ladies and gentlemen, sometimes I'm surprised of what is happening. But I ask myself, should I really be surprised? Watch now as we go to the Middle East, where these sports and these athletes and sports persons are being welcomed to come and take dope of their choice that is approved by the the FDA, and they can be involved in heavy sports, in these big sporting games, the enhanced sport games, or the enhanced doping games. Director, bring it on.
It's the controversial sporting competition where drug cheats aren't only allowed, they're the stars. The inaugural Enhanced Games were launched in Las Vegas today, and Marley Hogan caught up with Olympic swimmer James Magnussen, the poster boy of the event.
Well, we're here in Vegas and I'm joined by James Magnussen, known as the Missile, to chat all things Enhanced Games. James, thank you so much for your time. First of all, what do you want?
I'm high on life today. No, look, I've finished a protocol. I've been over here since October. It's been a big secret. I've gone through a full protocol. I had a crack at a world record. I'm back to swimming again, and I'm feeling young, sprightly, and ready to go.
Can you share any details about the combination of drugs that you are on?
Look, basically what I did was a protocol designed by doctors, so nothing I took was illegal or banned from a legal standpoint. It was all prescribed by doctors for medical reasons, which not only helped my performance but also helped my general well-being and health.
Can I ask how you're feeling physically? Do you have any health concerns? And what do you think about people who have criticised these games and called them the steroid Olympics?
So physically, I feel the best I have in the 7 years since I retired. My biological age has reduced throughout this process. My heart's healthier, my organ function's healthier. I lost body fat, my cholesterol and blood pressure decreased. Everything was a net positive in terms of my health. I had weekly doctor's checkups, health screenings, all this crazy medical stuff that actually meant that it kind of took the risk factor out of it.
When you were younger and competing at the Olympics, did you picture this for your future?
No, I never pictured anything like this. To be honest, I've always been staunchly against performance-enhancing drugs in sport because I knew as a clean athlete at an Olympic Games or World Championships, there were people trying to cheat the rules or beat the system, and that really annoyed me. However, the Enhanced Games sits completely separate from the Olympics. It's its own product, its own event, and it's, for the first time in history, a level playing field. Everybody can be enhanced, or not if they don't want to, but instead of drug testing, we have health testing. So we know we have the healthiest athletes in the world, if not enhanced.
All right, well, thank you so much for your time, and we'll see you racing this time next year in Las Vegas.
You sure will.
Ladies and gentlemen, as you see for yourself, now they can take the various doping things that are approved by the FDA, but not approved by the world governing bodies for sports. Those drugs are considered to be doping or enhancing drugs to make you cheat to win a sport. Now all cheaters, well, I shouldn't say that way, all persons who want to take enhanced drugs now have a game where they can take all the enhanced drugs and compete against each other. Let's talk about drugs. a gentleman who was on drugs and has done this nation proud, who came off drugs, like Wayne Chance, who came out of prison, who wasn't on drugs, but came out of prison and did the nation proud. This gentleman, Garth, and his wife Natasha, today I was happy to see them back on I-95.5. He was in the army, got caught up in drugs, came off the drugs, and then started to do I-Independency to get people to stay off drugs. Doing a fantastic job. Many persons have spoken to me of how that program and things that he have done has helped them. His prison ministry, in terms of prison radio, the picture he made, trafficking. You know, I mean, they have done tremendous work. We nation owe them a debt of gratitude. And just like myself, who received a national award, I believe Garth and Natasha deserves a national award. I hereby call upon the government to consider, through the Ministry of National Security or the Ministry of Foreign Affairs or the Ministry of of Defense, to look at this program and to sponsor this program on I-95.5. They have been doing great service for our nation and helping our people. Please, government, look at it. Trinidad and Tobago, those of you who want to contact me, you can send me WhatsApp messages on 491. I've gotten already 5 messages. If you have a problem, you have a road problem, a big situation, if you have a something nice you want to send me, whatever it is, you can WhatsApp it, send it on WhatsApp on 491-1862. That's 491-1862. You can send me your WhatsApp messages on 491-1862. So, we move on. I want to spend some time on the local arena. And I want to start with the Honorable Prime Minister. Honorable Prime Minister, as your special grassroots advisor, I know that you're happy to have me as your advisor. I know you're very pleased about it. Of course, TNT, I'm self-appointed, people anointed. My job is without salary or perks, not even an office, no staff. But I still appreciate the job given to me by myself. I want to urge the government of Trinidad and Tobago, no matter what may be the underlying factor or reasons, to step away from this situation with CARICOM. I have researched it thoroughly and have not been able to come up with any positive vibration apart from the lack of action when the Prime Minister wrote to the CARICOM Secretariat in respect of the holding of one of our citizens in Barbados. Apart from that, the Secretary General record seems to be flawless. The procedure seems to be the same procedure that they did the last time, the time before that, and the time before that. And more evidence is coming to make us look as though we are not on the right side of this thing. So, Prime Minister, as your special grassroots advisor, I'm advising you, my good lady. As you know, me and you go down good. I see you as a nice lady. I want you, Honorable Prime Minister, step away from this. Back away. There's no love lost in backing away of some things. And let's move on. Our country stands to lose too much. We have over $7-something billion of trade. We are the biggest trading partner, the most successful in the Caribbean. Our biggest trading partner in the world is CARICOM. America is only bigger because of oil and gas. But in terms of manufactured goods, in my view, after I did my research, CARICOM is our biggest trading partner. And as such, let's not rock that boat. Word to the wise is sufficient. I now turn my attention to the Honorable Chief Secretary. Chief Secretary, it was about 2 or 3 weeks ago, myself and my colleagues passing through Pigeon Point. haven't paid to go in. And those who were over 60, well, not me, I paid. I have my thing to show I paid. Them who paid have some kind of different color band, so everybody know they're senior citizen. Me, I want no senior citizen on my wrist, not me. I'm only 35. I pay my money. You understand what I'm saying? But all of those older ones with me paid their money and had a nice senior citizen band in their hand, paying to go in Pigeon Point. Nothing wrong with that. It's a nice facility and must be upkept. Of course, there's nice bake and shark and pie and, oh God, nice thing in it to eat. But when we went in and we sat there, I, the young boy, and them older citizens with me, you know, looking around. And about 10 times, them boys with the jet ski passed right by the outer ring, by the ring. Zoosh! I mean, at 95,000 miles per hour. And we sat at the point that this is an accident waiting to happen. We said it. I don't know if I spoke about it on the air because I was too. But we said it there and then. This is an accident waiting to happen. And lo and behold, Lord have mercy. This poor child, as I send my condolences to the family, was killed by somebody who may have been driving at a ridiculous speed. Because you make one mistake in that speed, somebody, and you're catching somebody dead or damaged severely. Chief Secretary, Pigeon Point has been reopened. I want you to not just look at Pigeon Point, but all parts of Tobago, with all the different, and put certain regulations in place that they must have order, and more order. Tourism is about order. Respect for the guests, the Trini tourists, the Guyanese tourists, the American tourists, the English tourists, the Indian tourists, the African tourists, the European tourists, all tourists. Even tourists from up by me in Palanturville, when we come to Pigeon Point, we are tourists, yes. When we come from Speyside and we come down there to enjoy down there, we are tourists. Treat us as though we are tourists because we are local tourists. On that basis, don't just let it be a one-off. Put proper systems in place with heavy penalty to protect people's lives and limbs. Directly, you have a clip there about Nyland Pool. As I talk about Tobago, bring that clip one time. You have it? See if we can see it from here. Nyland Pool. Or yesterday, Nyland Pool. And Director, it's important, the beauty of Tobago, oh my gosh, the beauty of Tobago is second to none. The beauty of Tobago is beyond the sun. The beauty of Tobago is really where we all belong. So I'm hoping that we all can recognize and ensure that we recognize that there's a responsibility towards the safety of people in Tobago. As Trinidadians go, because now that's our #1 tourist destination for Trinidad and Tobago. Let me tell you, Tobago has become, which is such a beautiful thing. That's why this fight between Trinidad and Tobago, that old daughter stupid talk must done. Tobago is the first destination for Trinidadians, is the biggest tourist spot for Trinidadians, is Tobago. Yeah, it's Tobago. And therefore, I hope that we all will put our things in place to really enjoy, yes, really enjoy the beauty of Tobago, the wonder of Tobago, the enhanced quality of Tobago, the glory of Tobago. And as people go and enjoy themselves, there must be some level of regulations. There must be some level of, people seeing and enjoying themselves. So Director, you look for that. I'll come back to that. Ladies and gentlemen, The other point I want to deal with is the PNM. So I went from the UNC, the TPP, and the THA, asking the Chief Secretary to put something in place proper throughout Tobago as guidelines, even for those who are looking to get customers. Guidelines, how to approach, how to come in, how to take guidelines in Nyland Pool. Guidelines. There must be discipline, order in tourism. Director, I now turn my attention to the PNM. On the 26th of this month has been announced as a date for the election of the PNM. On last Friday and Saturday were nomination days for candidates. Kelvin Morris presented a slate of candidates. Shamfa Kojo Lois went in on her own. The positions that were up for elections as they are on the screen. Under Kelvin Morris' team, for chairman, Charles Smith, lady vice chairman, Melanie Roberts Radman, assistant general secretary, Rhoda Phillips, special media officer, Tiffany Anderson, treasurer, Clarence Jacob, elections officer, Marilyn David, welfare officer, Louis Small, field officer, Ryan Roberts, vice chairman, Petal Daniel Benoit, general secretary, Justin John, public relations officer, Joseph Frederick, research officer, Vaughn Charles, education officer, Kevin Phillips, labor relations officer, Desmond Woods, youth officer, Mark Ewing. Is that Cashilia? Can't see properly, the camera is in front of it. Casilia Ewing, Mark Ewing. I believe that's it. Yeah. So those are the slate presented by, and of course, if you look at the top director, look right to the top, go to the top director, you'll see political leader Kelvin Morris. And the team is called Ignite, Rebuild, Ready to Lead, Team Unity. Leader, political leader, Kelvin Morris, stepping up to the plate. Shamfa Kojo also came in the brew. She presented herself on nomination papers for political leader. She didn't present a slate, but a number of independents were presented, and therefore they may be part of an unknown slate or just independents, and we don't know. But at the end of the day, let me show you some pictures of the day in question, and also Mr. Kelvin Morris. Show Mr. Kelvin Morris before campaigning and going from house to house. He said he had a good reception. Bring on Kelvin Morris. Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, stand with Kelvin. Stand with Kelvin. This is the future of the people's national movement. And Tobago. When the party take the fall in 2020, and the red went quiet, plenty drift away empty. One man stay, he ain't turn no bend. Hold the PNM line right down to the end. 4 years strong, he carried the weight. Lone voice fighting for the party's fate. In women's spring, he represent truth. Now we stepping forward, calling on you. Who stay faithful when the road get rough? Who stand firm when the times get tough? Not just words, it prove it already. Now the party need a...
So I'll now show you the picture of Kelvin Morris on the day of nomination in front of, with a slate, and also I'll show a picture of Ms. Shamfa Kojo Lois. As you know, I wish her all the best, and that's, I think, is my view that she should contest again. That's my view. The next general election for her area. I think she still has great support in Tobago, Tobago West. This is Mr. Kelvin Morris and some of his slate in front of Balize House in Tobago on nomination day. He have my full support as the case may be. The director said director of counting is that. That would look one-sided, man. You have the picture? All right. I'll have to bring that other picture shortly to you because I must do the things as I see it fit accordingly. All right. So, Doctor, let's take that break. We'll come up from the break shortly. TNT, I love my country and I love you.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to the Big Mike Wellness Center, where your health and wellness is our top priority. We offer services that give you an in-depth understanding of exactly what your body may be going through. Our specialists are dedicated to guide you step by step on your journey to proper health. You can book an appointment via the link in our Instagram bio at bigmike.wellnesscenter or call or WhatsApp us at 346-2612 or 288-8301.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
The Voice of the People with Harvey R. Boris is now on every first and third Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. right after the afternoon drive. Tune in as he discusses current affairs and more. Do you want the truth? Can you handle the truth? I love my country. The Voice of the People. Now, every first and third Wednesday of the month at 6 p.m. only on I-95.5 FM.
So you
suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people. The people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. So here was the announcement and the news flash in respect to the change of date. So people, all of you pay close attention. It's not the 19th again. It's now on the 26th. Director, do you have the news clipping in respect of the Tobago PNM internal election, of which I am in support? Even before he announced his candidacy, I said he was the ideal person. It was my premonition, thought, or belief, given by inspiration, that he ought to take up leadership. Director, bring it on.
The internal election of the People's National Movement Tobago Council has been postponed, with the new date set for April 26th, replacing the earlier schedule of April 19th. The council confirmed that nomination submissions will take place this Friday and Saturday between 10 a.m. and 5:30 p.m. at its Tobago office, with all 17 executive positions open for contest. In a statement issued yesterday, the PNM Tobago Council announced the revised date but did not provide a reason for the change. However, it is understood that the adjustment was necessary due to the establishment of a new supervisory committee, which required additional time to finalize statutory regulations ahead of the internal poll. The race for the leadership of the Tobago arm of the party is already taking shape, with two contenders publicly declaring their interest. Former Tobago House of Assembly Minority Leader Kelvon Morris will face off against former Member of Parliament Shamfa Cudjoe-Lewis.
Fantastic, fantastic. Director, bring up the other picture. And of course, Shamfa, a wonderful lady, a brilliant young minister who did Tobago well. I truly believe that she ought to go back in national politics and return to fight that seat. I believe she should be the right hand of, along with she and the other former MP, of the leader. Again, respect must be paid accordingly. Both of them should be on either side of the new leader in terms of the creating that trust forward for the future. Again, I wish Kelvon Morris tremendous success. And as the leader of the grassroots, I call upon all grassroots to support your leader and ensure that you make the wise decision of Kelvon Morris. That's my personal view. All right. Let me return to the UNC, the government in power, my government. Ladies and gentlemen, there are two urgent requests for housing. Persons who are truly in need of housing. I've sent out information to one of my minister colleagues, and so far I've gotten no response accordingly. I am not sure if the minister will be able to fix it or to assist, or at least to research the information and see if these persons are worthy of housing. Minister, I ask you to please consider and look at, because I will only write on urgent matters, not on friendship or anything of that nature, but on urgent matters. I thank you for your kind cooperation. I now turn my attention to the Honorable Prime Minister. Prime Minister, this week I will make an attempt to see you in person. I, Harvey R. Burris, as your grassroots advisor, just the same as I am to Chief Secretary Fali Augustine Chavez, and of course to the incoming leader of Tobago, I'll be the grassroots advisor, and of course to the opposition leader, Penelope Beckles. As you know, I'm a grassroots advisor to all 4 offices, self-appointed, people anointed. As your grassroots advisor, it has come to my attention, urgent attention, that there is a wonderful, wonderful person who is in need of some direct assistance. This person held national office in the past, and I'm hoping, Prime Minister, that when I make my intervention personally to you, you'll find a way to assist this person. Once more, I will thank you in advance for your kind cooperation. But not everything should be about politics. Something must be just from the heart. I thank you for your kind cooperation on this urgent, urgent matter. I look forward to the opportunity to be in your company at that point in time. All right, so we continue with our program today. As you can see, we have gone across the board and we have looked at a number of issues accordingly. We have looked at a number of things as they have presented themselves. Ladies and gentlemen, on a sad note, this young man, this military officer who allegedly committed suicide. A person like that, Guard Sinclair might have been able to assist. Not that the young man was on drugs, but because the fact of the program of looking at people, especially coming from a military background, he might have been able to assist. Indeed, as we put a picture of the young man and we send out our condolences to Pete McCoy, who allegedly took his own life in his apartment on the Saddle Road in Maraval. We send our condolences to the family. We send our condolences and we ask, by the grace of God, that at the end of the day, life is so uncertain. And we all must understand that the journey of life is full of ups and downs. And when we see our fellow citizen in distress, whatever we can do, let us do it. Don't just mouth, but rather come out and shout for assistance for that person, genuine assistance. Because sometimes we don't know what people are going through. And therefore, look at this young man, a handsome young man. His life is no more. Today, he can be a serving member, continued serving member in our military. We don't know what people are going through. And sometimes we need to be genuinely our brother's keeper. My condolences to his family, my condolences for the future in respect of his life and what he stood for, and hopefully what he died for will be revealed, and it can be even in his passing rectified, rectified, rectified. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, I want to turn to history and some of the things that has occurred in respect to the history of our country, the history of the Caribbean, the history of the world. A lot of the things that have, that we have encountered, that we have experienced, that we have seen, a number of the things that we have looked at and are able to refer to. There's a war going on right now. That war is between Ukraine and Russia. Russia called a ceasefire. We don't know how long that would last. They call it because of the religious holiday. America, Iran, and Israel have a war that Lebanon got into through the Hezbollah. I think that's how you pronounce it. A ceasefire was called for 2 weeks. High-level discussions took place in Pakistan yesterday. For 16 hours they spoke to no agreement. The Vice President of America left Pakistan and said no agreement has been reached. Iran has said, well, you can't really expect agreement in one discussion. Donald Trump, in his annoyance as to what has transpired, that his 15-point plan was not accepted, nor was the 10-point plan from Iran. The world is now plunged back into uncertainty, further uncertainty. And Donald Trump has just said he will send the world's #1 Navy to blockade that stretch, which is already blockaded by Iran. How this thing will develop, we don't know. He has further threatened that if any shots are fired against his Navy, they will be sent straight. They'll be blown straight to hell. The world is in uncertain times. I ask myself the question, are we aware of the type of catastrophic, atmospheric pollution or damaging these bombs are causing? The destruction and blowing up of buildings and the amount of negative element that's getting into the atmosphere. Are we even concerned about that? But that's for another story and another time. Let me give you a report. It could be AI of the end result of the discussion that has taken place with Iran, America, in Pakistan. Israel was not at the table, but the discussion took place. Israel and Lebanon will be meeting next week in Washington to discuss Lebanon's situation. I feel sorry for the people of Lebanon because the Lebanese government did not went into the war. It's the supporters of Iran in Lebanon that caused the situation. I pray God, the Creator, that all of these wars, and even those in Africa, with Sudan and different places, will come to an end. Director, let's hear this report.
Iran just told Trump to take his peace plan and throw it in the trash. Not quietly, not diplomatically, loudly, publicly, and with a counteroffer so extreme that a U.S. official literally called it ridiculous. And if you think this is just another round of diplomatic back and forth, you need to hear what Iran is actually demanding, because this changes everything about how this war ends. Let's break down exactly what happened, why it matters, and what it means for the United States, the Middle East, and the rest of the world. Here's what's really happening. Trump put together a 15-point peace plan, 15 specific demands designed to end the war, neutralize the nuclear threat, and bring some form of stability back to a region that is teetering on the edge. And by most accounts, it was a serious proposal, detailed, structured, the kind of plan that required significant diplomatic work to put together. And Iran looked at it, handed it back to the intermediaries and said no. Not just no, an emphatic, defiant, almost theatrical rejection. But what happened next is where things get really serious, because Iran didn't just walk away from the table. They came back with their own list of demands. And when you hear what's on that list, you'll understand why Washington is now using words like unrealistic and ridiculous to describe the situation. Let's go back to the beginning, because context here is everything. We are now in the 4th week of active conflict between the United States and Iran. Think about that for a second. 4 weeks into a war. Strikes have already hit Tehran. We have images of an 8-story building reduced to rubble as recently as March 23rd. The Islamic Revolutionary Guard Corps, the most powerful military force within Iran's crumbling regime structure, has consolidated control. And despite all of this, despite the bombs and the destruction and the pressure, Iran's leadership is not backing down. In fact, a senior Iranian official said something this week that tells you everything you need to know about where Tehran's head is at right now. He said, and this is important, Iran will end the war when it decides to do so and when its own conditions are met. And then he went even further. He said, the end of the war will occur when Iran decides it should end, not when Trump envisions its conclusion. That is not the language of a country that is losing and ready to negotiate. That is the language of a regime.
It seems as though no one is willing to say, all right, let's cool it. All right, let's stop. All right, lives are more important than even sometimes right and wrong. No one is willing to do that. And therefore, at the end of the further 10 days of this 2 weeks session, we might end up in a more serious situation than before. Let's pray to God, the Creator. In the Islamic faith, let's pray to Allah. And of course, we understand the words of the Prophet Muhammad, peace be upon him, that peace must prevail. Almighty God, the Creator, the great I am that I am, that peace must prevail. And all of us who understand right from wrong, let's pray that peace must prevail. Ladies and gentlemen, at this point in time, we take a short break. Director, should we take a break now? Huh? We take a short break now, and when we come back, I have for you information, clip after clip after clip, the African concerns and the concerns of our country, clip after clip after clip. And of course, I shall be ending the program with some of the biggest songs from one of my musical heroes of the past. Asher, we shall miss you. Indeed, you have taught the world music for so many years. You and your wonderful sister. Director, let's go for that break.
Looking for that perfect accommodation? Well, come to Caribbean Tourist Villa, located at number 7 Methuen Street, Port of Spain. All our rooms are equipped with AC, internet, and access to our lovely pool. Whether you're looking for a personal getaway or family accommodations, Caribbean Tourist Villa is exactly the place to be. Enjoy the ambience of staycation, luxurious rooms, and a well-trained staff. Call us now at 623-9164, 797-2858, or contact us at caribbeantourist.villa@gmail.com. Caribbean Tourist Villa, where your magical moments begin.
Welcome to the Big Mike Wellness Center, where your health and wellness is our top priority. We offer services that give you an in-depth understanding of exactly what your body may be going through. Our specialists are dedicated to guide you step by step on your journey to proper health. You can book an appointment via the link in our Instagram bio at bigmike.wellnesscenter or call or WhatsApp us at 346-2612 or 288-8301.
Looking for the perfect place to call home? Discover Hermosa Vista, East Trinidad's newest luxury townhouse development. Developed by Eastern Credit Union and meticulously managed by EPL Properties Limited, this remarkable new commercial and residential community, located along San Pedro Trace in Valencia, offers the perfect blend of convenience and style. Don't miss out on owning your dream home. Visit EPLPropertiesLimited.com or call 225-4375 extension 5324 or 5321 today. Hermosa Vista, where luxury meets convenience.
Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here. Something good gonna happen in this year, and I am grateful that I made it here.
Do you suffer from diabetes or high blood pressure, or just in need of a general checkup? Look no further. Visit Batson & Associates Limited, your holistic health experts, for your personalized program of solutions with a range of premium products and services tailored to suit your needs. Come and experience transformative healing with our team of specialists in natural and integrative medicine. Visit us or give us a call today at 222-8261 or 314-9975 and begin your journey to optimal health. And remember, if you think health is expensive, try sickness.
Welcome to Caribbean Tourist Villa, your home away from home in the heart of Port of Spain. With over 25 years of trusted hospitality, Caribbean Tourist Villa has been a reliable choice for both business professionals and vacationers. Our guest rooms are thoughtfully equipped with all the essentials for a relaxing and productive stay, and our tranquil pool area is perfect for relaxation after a busy day. We've created the ideal space for you to relax, recharge, and enjoy. Give us a call to book your stay today.
We, the people. The people want hope, opportunities, security, and respect. The people want justice. The people want the truth.
I want the truth! You can't handle the truth!
Hear the truth with Ombudsman Harvey R. Boris, the voice of truth. Can you handle the truth?
I love my country.
Welcome back, Trinidad and Tobago. As you know, I have fought for harmony in my country. I said nobody will come to bring and divide Tobago from Trinidad or Trinidad from Tobago. I will come against anyone from up to down, from down to up. Anyone coming to divide Trinidad and Tobago, you're coming against me, Harvey R. Boris. Because I love my country as it is. We can improve our governance. I hope that is improved. For instance, I saw Dr. my good friend from Tobago, former UE lecturer in linguistics, I believe. I saw him speaking about town country. Listen, I have been doing an inspection of Tobago, and there are so many buildings started, just concrete up in the air, and can't go nowhere because tourism just lame. If it wasn't for Trinidad, tourism would be totally dead in Tobago. So much buildings, endless concrete structure just there, like milestones and millstones, we call them. So I agree with him that town country Tobago should have that final town country approval department in Tobago. No problem with that. So I have no problem with Tobago getting increased autonomy over things of Tobago. I love Tobago. I love Trinidad. So I agree with him 100%. How come his name just flew out of my head, boy? Doctor, my apology. We both got an award from the Credit Union movement the same day. And we have been interacting for years. When we went to not Venezuela, when we went to Mexico, we did some tours and so on. So I am totally in support of that. I believe in unity in Trinidad and Tobago. I believe that Trinidad and Tobago must stay as one. I believe in the two major races, Indian and African must be brothers and sisters, brothers keepers, sisters keepers, whatever. We must unite. We are all black. Now I know this word black is something that some people, me black, you're mad or what? I brown. Yeah, not even black people call themselves brown. First, listen, Africans have been fighting for equality for about 600 years now. That's why I support Ghana's move, which was something that I researched and did the work with, of course, former UNC Senator Mr. Barrett, Junior Barrett, who put the work forward and presented it, and now Ghana has put it forward to the United Nations, approved for reparation and for full recognition of the atrocity against Africans. I have been fighting for that unity among African community and Indian community. I love Douglasization, not the word, the mixture of people. That's why I call it make a friend. I call it a friend. Douglasization or Dougla is not a name to which I totally support, but I support the concept of people coming together. You must love someone of any race once you fall in love with that person genuinely. Look at their character, their behavior, their attitude, not their race. Love knows no boundaries. And therefore I believe in people coming together for the purpose of understanding each other, for the purpose of love, for the purpose of future. And those of you who want to WhatsApp me, my WhatsApp number is on the screen. Anything you want to WhatsApp me on, any issue at all, WhatsApp me on 491-1862. 491-1862. That's how from today. We're going hotter, hotter, and hotter. So I believe in that. I believe in that situation. So Trinidad and Tobago, Indians and Africans must come one. Two major race, one people. Two islands, one country. Two pan stick, one steel pan. Two bara, one doubles. I believe in that. So at this point in time, let me take you back in history. 1970, Black Power Revolution. The call for unity between Indian and African. That call I continue to make. We must unite. Unite. All races must unite. But in particular, the two major races in this country must unite. It must never be, I prefer the Guyanese-Suriname connection because I'm Indian, or I prefer the St. Vincent, Grenada, Barbados connection because I'm African. It must be, we are all part of this Caribbean zone. We must unite. Director, take us back to 1970.
They walked in silence. 10,000 people, mainly blacks, on the long march to Caroni, the heart of the East Indian community. Bade Sagan Mirage, leader of the sugar workers, threatened the marchers as they passed his home in Champlain. NJAC leaders urged calm and discipline, fully aware there was tension on both sides.
You had the mobilization against the march in the Indian community, again by spreading propaganda that the marchers would come, they would rape your women, you shut up your doors, don't leave your shops open, they would come and they would rob you.
Entering Caroni because you would have some apprehension. Because even people you consider friends were telling you that the Indians have planted dynamite all over the bridges, and when you're over there, they blow it up.
Noticeably absent, Archbishop Anthony Panton, who'd been invited by NJAC to march for solidarity. Mere hours after agreeing to join the march, the Archbishop backed out. When they finally entered Caroni, they were overwhelmed by the hospitality of their East Indian brothers. NJAC leaders believe they formed an embryonic connection through which racial unity could have been possible.
When people were welcome with juice, whatnot, shops were open, schools were open, school children lined the streets, people fell in with the demonstration, especially from Caroni to Couva, where other Indians fell in. They turned out to the meetings, they housed Africans in their homes afterwards.
With all what Bades and these people tried to divide and put the Indians against the Africans, people came out with stalls with cane juice, water, and double things to eat, given away free.
But there are those who say the attempt to reach out to the Indian Brotherhood received a lukewarm response. One reason was said to be the violence that had come to be associated with the demonstrations. Professor John Laguerre offers another explanation.
The East Indians were puzzled
They were puzzled that black people would have been protesting at a black government, because politics was perceived in ethnic terms. And in their opinion, Eric Williams had done a lot for his community.
There was also contention over the term Black Power.
The term remained a controversial term in some ways, because you had groups who said, well, Indians are not black. Because remember, black had a negative evocation about it. That even Africans before 1970, you couldn't call somebody with my complexion black. You know, I would look at a microscope and find some shade of brown in me or something.
A later attempt by members of the East Indian community to stage a reciprocal march to Port of Spain would be scuttled by the declaration of the state of emergency on April 21st. The movement sustained its momentum throughout March 1970. And in Tobago, there was a sea demonstration against the monopoly of the tourism industry by foreign and local whites.
Because when the demonstration entered Pigeon Point, we had to rip the gate out and throw it into the sea. Tobagonians were being charged to bathe in Pigeon Point.
Then, on April 6th, the event heralded by revolutionaries as a symbol of injustice. 24-year-old Basil Davis was shot and killed by police while protesting in Woodford Square.
As he reached outside, he pulled from the police and he hugged the railing facing the cathedral. And in resisting and going and the crowd getting bigger, the police, Corporal Joshua Gordon, he pulled out a revolver and shot him because he was holding the railing.
Everybody wore red, indicating their respect for the dead they were bearing. Oh Lord, I never see so much crowd and everybody singing aloud. And what the singing was power in the hands of the people now.
And on April 21st, government declared a state of emergency. Leaders of the revolution were rounded up and thrown in jail. PNM founding member Kamaluddin Mohammed says government had no choice but to contain the movement. Still, he acknowledges that the Black Power movement changed the public perception of the PNM.
Yes, PNM got a blow. It was a big blow because in the eyes of the public and the outside world, it was a kind of indictment against the PNM.
Mr. Mohammed says Dr. Eric Williams understood the cry for Black Power. But the Prime Minister said the legitimate grievances behind the 1970 disturbances were being usurped and distorted by subversive elements. In May 1970, the Prime Minister told the nation, "These young idealists had to see for themselves the ulterior motives of those who were seeking to use slogans of black dignity and black economic power as the basis of enlisting mass support. They had to see for themselves how the Black Power slogan degenerated into racial hatred. Government may have stopped the demonstrations, but the revolution had only just begun." Fane Richards, C News.
So there we have it. There we have it. There we have it. You saw, and I will continue to fight for that. I'll close the program today with some of the songs by this wonderful singer who have the Guinness record for songs, the Guinness records, even with Boy George. So, and I will show you quickly as we pay tribute to her. You know, I show you quickly some of the things pertaining to her. So, director, if you may, show a picture of the wonderful lady. Both she and her little sister, destiny had it for them. You can see them together. And this is, of course, the picture when she was young, Lata and Asha. Both are were destined to create history. Asha and Lata. And then I show you Bow Down Mr. Boy George. That's the both of them when they were children. Let's get Boy George. Yeah, Boy George ready? What you have ready? Huh? Yeah, bring on Boy George. to show how this lady touched the world. You have a director?
From Bombay to Bangalore, all the Hindus know the score. If you wanna live some more, Hare Hare Hare. If you do not take the vow, you can eat the sacred cow. You'll get karma anyhow. Hare Hare Hare. Bow down, mister. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Bow down, mister. We say Radhe Shyam. Do the right thing with your hands. Lay down on the pleasing sands. Whatever else your faith demands. Hare Hare Hare. From Bombay to Rajasthan, Nitai go Radhe Shyam. Hare Krishna, Hare Ram. Hare Hare Hare. Bow down, mister. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Bow down, mister. We say Radhe Shyam. Bow down, mister. Hare Rama, Hare Krishna. Bow down, mister. We say Radhe Shyam. In the desert, Kashmir, people kankan in their hair. At the western
रात अकेली है हो एक में और एक तू मुझको हुई ना खबर चोरी की शरारा 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 दम मारो दम चुरा लिया है तुमने जो दिल को.
It was the show today. Join me tomorrow at 4:30 for another hot seat. I now bring on my friend, a gentleman who can help to heal you, cure you, and take care of you. I bring you now to none other than Dr. James Clark. Remember, if you need good accommodation, contact Caribbean Tourist Villa in the Woodbrook area. Call them at 623-9164. TNT, I love my country. Dr. James, Dr. James, Dr. James. Bring him on.
A pleasant good evening to all. And I just want to say happy Resurrection Sunday. This is a special day. And you know, it is said that every 19 years, the Jewish calendar lines up with the Julian calendar. And we find that this Holy Week was actually the true anniversary of what it is took place with Christ from his journey to the cross and of course on Resurrection Sunday. So this is a true anniversary of Resurrection Sunday. So it lined up quite well. And what does that do for us? It says that we have the opportunity to really change our lives in a special way because of what he has done. As one person said there last week, the portal in time has been opened. We have this opportunity to really change around our lives. We can move from death to life. And of course, you know, I'm talking wellness. So we have been a lot of times on a path of death. Our lifestyle is a lifestyle that pushes diseases. We have the opportunity today to shift that lifestyle, and move from a place of going towards death make a 180 turn and change your lifestyle to a lifestyle that brings life. And this is what we are here to have you do. So again, happy Resurrection Sunday as we go into the program. Now, we have been talking for some time, and I'm not the only educator on the media out here. We have a number of our local naturopaths in Trinidad and Tobago who have been sharing knowledge. But sometimes we are not empowered to put the things into practice. And this is why I'm saying that there's a portal open right now to help us to be able to do that. You know, again, sometimes clients come into the clinic and they would say, you know, doc, I know I'm not eating good. I know that I'm living badly. And they could understand. It's not that they do not know. Somehow they seem as though, well, they're just unable to execute. They're unable to implement. And when we say that there's a portal open, if you recognize in yourself that you have been living foolishly, if you recognize in yourself and you know for yourself that you have been making bad choices, if these are things that you are conscious about but somehow just don't have the drive, the motivation, the power to make the change, I'm saying that there is an opportunity for you to do that right now. So we are talking about moving from death to life. And what are some of the deadly things that we do? Now, I know I have but a short time. So some of the deadly things that we do is the amount of fried foods we eat, with the bad oils, with the amount of sugars that we are doing, the amount of alcohol that we are consuming. And there are a number of things that we are doing that we know for ourselves that this is only going to lead down into a bad place. So what we are inviting you to do, seeing that you recognize that, we are inviting you to partner with us. Let us help you move from death to life. So what have you been battling with? Have you been battling with diabetes? Have you been battling with cancer? Have you been battling with hypertension and cholesterol? Have you been battling with heart disease? What about arthritis? What about lupus? What about digestive disorder? All these things are called lifestyle diseases. And you do not have to go down that path. Even though your parents, your grandparents, your siblings have been inflicted with these things, you do not have to go down that path. And if you're already down into the jaws of illness, I'm saying there is a way out. The way out, and one of the ways out, so I don't even like to try to make myself as though I'm the only person on the planet that could help you. But let me tell you this, I've been doing this for over 40 years. And there are things that I have seen that I guess a number of people have not. And there's hardly anything that I have not seen. So, diabetes is an issue. You have your feet starting to tingle. It is turning black. It is feeling numb. You have been trying all sorts of stuff, but haven't been able to turn that around. You know what is facing you next if you end up getting a wound on that foot, is that they will take that foot off. I'm saying you do not have to go down that road. This is a time for resurrection. This is a time from moving from death to life. You could call JC Wellness, set up an appointment, come in, have some tests run. Let us take the guesswork out of everything. Let us see exactly where you are, how your different organs are functioning. And let us team up together and help you to move past that situation. So you have been on medication for hypertension, but still the blood pressure isn't coming under control. How long now? 5 years? 10 years? And no results? And you continue to do the same thing? This is a time to move from death to life. Call JC Wellness Solutions. I'm going to give you that number just now. So, what you're dealing with, digestive disorder. They tell you it might be irritable bowel syndrome. It might be GERD. It might be different things. But again, you have been taking treatment for years. And it is not going away. It is not getting better. So what do we do? What do we do? You take up your phone. And at this point, you take up your pen. You take our number down. Call in, set up an appointment. The number would be 282-4357. So they end up diagnosing you with, some people call it the C word. They don't even like to name it because they feel that name it is claiming it. But not only that, fear. So you're diagnosed with some sort of cancer and you see it as a death sentence. I'm saying it does not have to be like that. You can move from death to life. Call JC Wellness, set up an appointment, and come in. We have been dealing with these issues for years, for decades. As I said, it's over 40 years. We know what we are doing. We use the best nutrition, the best supplementation, the highest grades that you could get, but we know what we are doing. We have been down that rabbit hole before. So again, if you're looking to really turn things around, if you're looking to make a difference in your life, let today be a starting day for that. Let today be that day when you're going to make that decision to make a change. All is not lost. We tell people, choose life. You do not have to continue down that pathway. So arthritis is an issue. You see, everything, there is a cause for it. We cannot just treat the symptoms and expect things to change. You have to get to the root. What we look at is the fruit. We have to get to the root. And therefore, we say, call JC Solutions. The number to call is 282-4357. When you call, you're going to set up an appointment. You're going to come in. You're going to have yourself scanned. If it is that I think you need further testing, then we would move on to the blood work. Sometimes you might not need to do the blood work. So maybe the test could just go, and be able to deal with the situation. But we could do blood work as well. Now, what we do when you're talking about blood work is not your regular lab test. You are able to see your blood in real time on a screen and see exactly what's going on in your body. Because your blood tells you everything that's going on. And that's why if you're having an issue and you go to your doctor and the doctor is not sure, they're going to send you to do a blood test. Might be different panels, but they would send you to do a blood test. Because it is from that they are able to determine where you might be having a problem. So therefore, as I said, call, set up the appointment, come in. We are going to run our tests. We're going to see exactly what is going on. Remember, we are looking for cause. We are looking to see where the problem derived from. What exactly is going on with your liver? What's going on with your kidney? What's going on with your cardiovascular system? What's going on with the lungs? What's going on with the digestive system? What's going on in the